The Returnees Show, proudly brought to you by Sell Now Marketing and anchored by the eloquent and charismatic Miranda Oben. Join us live every Sunday, 5 p.m. on the Returnees Project Facebook page. L'émission Returnees en direct, proposée par Sell Now Marketing et présentée par la très éloquente et charismatique Miranda Oben. Connectez-vous en direct tous les dimanches à partir de 17h sur la page Facebook de Returnees Project. The Returnees Show, proudly brought to you by...
Hello, everyone. Hello, technical team. Happy Sunday, all. Everyone watching around the world. It's a pleasure to be here. This is the third episode of season 2 of the Returnees Project Show. Thank you all for tuning in from all the different parts of the world. As you know, every Sunday, 5 p.m., you get on my virtual jet, my private jet, and we fly across the world, fly around the world. So wherever you're connected from, write in the comment section, just say a hello so I know you're there. I'm going to get a chance to say hello to you very soon. So write in the comment section so I know you're watching. Again, being an inspiration means in everything you do, be the best, because you never know who is watching, right? The first week we talked about with communicators from Germany, the USA, the UK, Cameroon. During the second week, we talked with some authors talking about writing a book, talking about pursuing your passion until getting to the success you deserve. Today, we're talking about something very, very particular, how to look this pretty inside and outside. We're talking to people who have studied, they have all the qualifications you can think of in the world, but they have a passion for the beauty of a woman, both internally and externally. So today, ladies and gentlemen, sit down or just relax. Make sure you are telling a friend to tell a friend that we're back on season 2 of the Returnees Show. Stay tuned as we get ready to bring the guests on. You will love this episode.
I hope you're doing good. Just got some I hope you're doing good. Just got some exciting news. The Returnees Show is coming up, but in a rebranded fashion. So now there's going to be a focus on not only getting international speakers and distinguished personalities from all around the world, but also you have a possibility to network and access a catalog of speakers and many more things. But what is really interesting is that when you watch the live Returnees Show, you can be able to win prizes, all kinds of tech tools and power banks and much more. So stay tuned, keep watching the Returnees Show. And it's really important that we remember that the continent of Africa, our continent, can only be built strongly, powerfully, if we all come together. And the Returnees Project is, of course, one initiative that strives to ensure that people from all around the world can support the continent. So stay tuned on the Returnees Show. It's Momo Bertrand, and take care. Bye.
Great. That was Momo Bertrand all the way from Italy talking to us about the importance of giving back to the African continent, the importance of working together, the importance of achieving together. It's a huge play live from Germany, 5 p.m. I see a lot of people already connected. Germany, Gamo Germain. Hello, Germain. How are you today? Answer in the comment section, okay? Tell us how you're doing. Tell us about your plans, your vision, and so on. I also see Bidewo Mary. Hello, Mary. Gilles Com, hello. I see Vanessa. Also, many people connected and commenting. Joyce Nyamen, VJ Eze, Lawrence Taku, Cecile Watcon. Oh my God, there are so many people connected already. Tell a friend, share the video, like the video, and let's make sure we build the African continent together. So it's up to you and I to connect to the right mentors, build our network. Remember, your network is your net worth, and your dreams will definitely come true if you find and surround yourself with the right people. So it's always a pleasure for me to sit here, talk to you, connect to you around the world. My first stop with my private jet, like I'll tell the pilot, wheels up, we're flying all the way to Cameroon. We're going to Cameroon to talk to someone who, before I even knew about the art of makeup, she already was doing this in Cameroon. So all of you connected out there, I'm going to be saying hello to you very soon. Start by write the name of a makeup artist, tag a makeup artist in the comment section so they come and we all talk today about the beauty of a woman. Some people say natural versus makeup. Some don't want to have makeup on. That is perfectly fine. But let's have this discussion. Let's also find out how you can make money out of your passion. You have a passion, you put it out there, but how can you sell? How can you build your network? Comment in the section there. Say hello to everyone. Tag some makeup artists and let's get started. My first stop is going to be in Cameroon, and I'll be bringing up the founder of BUT. BUT, before I ever heard about makeup, I had heard about what she's doing in Cameroon. So it's a huge honor and pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to join me and welcome you also out there. You say a welcome to Sandra Akokole, the founder of BUT. Hello, Sandra.
Hi, hello Mira. Hello
How are you
everyone.
today?
I'm doing great. And you? I'm really happy to be here. How are
I'm
you?
happy to see you. I'm doing great. Thank you. It's a beautiful Sunday. Well, we had some very interesting lunch, something from Cameroon. So as soon as the technical team brings Sandra back on board, I'll just be saying again. I was saying we just had lunch as she was asking how I'm doing. We just had lunch, something typically Cameroonian, some good ripe plantains and pepper soup for those who are Cameroonians. So we had a lovely lunch together. Sandra will be coming up in a bit. Exactly. That is Sandra. I was telling you we had some good plantains for lunch with some good pepper soup and then some vegetable and fufu and jama jama.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Sandra,
I'm just
tell
going to
me,
try to put on my earplugs so that you let me know
that's
if you
good.
can hear me better.
I do hear you. It's pretty clear actually for the network in Cameroon, and everybody's always like
Yes.
network is not clear, but it's really, really clear. Good to see you,
Can you hear
Sandra.
me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you perfectly well. So we want to start by thanking
Okay.
Momo Bertrand all
Okay,
the way
perfect.
from Italy. Great. Momo Bertrand just introduced the show for us today. Thank you, Momo Bertrand, all the way from Italy. When you're watching this, or if you're
Yeah.
watching this today, drop a comment in the comment section. We'll be coming to say hello to a few guests out there. Some coming in because they want to watch Sandra. They've heard about her work. I see also Ade Cole saying, hello or saying thanks from Cameroon. Sandra, before I ever knew about the art of makeup, right? You know how we will always struggle with our own mascara and this and that and that. A friend of mine in Germany talked to me about
Yes.
you in
Yes.
Cameroon. So your work, you and your work had already left Cameroon and traveled to Germany before you and I ever met in 2016, which means just like we always say, if you work hard, there is a very high chance that you'll be inspiring people without even knowing. So tell me,
Without even knowing.
what inspired you? I mean, you pioneered this journey. I always tell people you were the first I ever heard of a professional makeup artist. But what inspired you?
Yeah, I love to call this a very full accident because I never really set out to do this as a
Okay.
business or as a career.
Mhm.
So first off, my background is in journalism and communication. I have my
Right.
degree in journalism actually, and later on, I pursued a professional program in marketing.
Mhm.
So I always had this, clear-cut plan: finish school, find myself a really decent job, maybe in Douala somewhere, have a little cute office. You know how it
Mhm.
goes. You write all those plans, you make all those plans, and then things turned out differently. So even while I was,
Right.
completing my studies, I started looking out for jobs or internship opportunities, which weren't
Mhm.
coming. So I had this makeup kit that my mom gave me because she was like, okay, if you're in uni now, you can do your makeup and I can let you do that. But I never used it on
Mhm.
myself, to be honest.
Right.
I was more like the tomboy, the most I would do would be to like maybe tweeze my eyebrows. I like nicely shaped
Mhm.
eyebrows, and that's
Mhm.
it. But I used that kit, to do makeup for my friends back in university. And it
Right.
was really just a hobby, when there were all those parties in Boya,
Mhm.
because that's where I studied. They'll
Right.
always like sort of pass through my room, pass through my hostel to get their makeup done before they go out. But
Mhm.
I'll hardly use it on myself. So I just realized that I had natural, my hand was just very free,
Mhm.
and feedback kept coming in like, okay, you did makeup for this person for her birthday. Can you do mine and all of that? But I didn't think it was something that I could monetize. I didn't think it was something I could turn into a career. I was like, okay, while waiting on the job, let me just do this thing. It's fun, it's colorful, and people are happy, you know. But as time went on and more people were asking or demanding, I started to actually actively go out to research. I
Right.
will go out during the day, and
Mhm.
in the course of dropping my CVs and doing all that, job hunt, I will
Mhm.
actually stop by beauty institutes to ask them
Right.
if they do makeup. And I was shocked that a lot of them didn't. The most they'll do will probably be if a bride is coming through to get her hair done for her wedding, they could just do some powder and lipstick, just the basics.
Right.
But I was looking for something full blown, like the things that we used to see in Ebony magazine, because those things used to blow my mind. I used to go through these magazines and be like, why can't we do this in Cameroon? This is beautiful. So that's what I was looking for going out to these beauty houses. Then I realized that there was actually a gap in the market. Like, okay, if many people aren't doing this, like full measure, modern techniques, really colorful, complete makeovers, this is something that I could actually introduce and start taking seriously. Who knows? So I had no clue initially. It just came to me like this is a gap that I identified. And because people keep coming back with positive feedback, why not research, look into it, and see what it takes to actually start a career in makeup artistry.
Right. Now, we're talking about makeup. You've talked about your inspirational journey to that. So you did study, but then you moved into a passion which is earning you a living and remarkably well. You got very popular at this. I'll be bringing on some other colleagues who are in this same domain. And there are more and more questions which we already have here from the viewers as well for you. So
okay.
One thing ask you though, before we bring the others, what do you think made you so popular and a pioneer in this domain? I mean, what do you think? It's all over the place, but what made you? People in the comment section are already commenting, oh, yes, you're really great. Great work, Sandra Coco. I actually saw someone there like, yes, Sandra's works are exceptional. Look at that. Vanessa. So what got you so popular? What is it about you, Sandra? Tell us your secret.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say that.
Okay, Sandra got disconnected there. I'm going to ask her again because I really want to know what it is that got her work and her brand so popular. If she comes on, she's going to take it. But no, we're going to move on with the interviews. If Sandra comes, she'll take that question. If not, technical team, please just see if Sandra is back and bring her in again. Yeah. And then we can carry on. Sandra, is Sandra? Yep. Sandra, hi. So tell us what got you this popular, Sandra.
Okay, so I'll start off by saying that when I started doing makeup, I want to believe that there were others who were already in the field, doing it at their different, business centers or beauty centers. But I think what actually blew things up for me was the fact that the social media was beginning to really create buzz around so many sectors in Cameroon. The fact that you could do something, put it online, and then it projects to thousands of people in different locations. That also one of the key things that actually put my work out there, because this is something I used to do and just do it for fun until a friend of mine in the UK, Lydia, she's a blogger. She was like, girl, you know what? You need to take pictures of this thing and put it on Facebook. Create a page different from your personal Facebook page. Create a professional page only for your makeup work. Put your pictures out there and let people see what you are doing. So I think that's what made the difference. The fact that not only was I doing this art, but I was putting it out there in an era where the internet and Facebook and putting businesses out there on the social media platform was just really making its baby steps into Cameroon.
Okay, so technical team, I'll be introducing my next guest. Sandra will join us and we'll carry on with the discussion. And this lady, she is Cameroonian. She was based in Cameroon and doing a lot with makeup, but she decided to expand her brand, get more into knowing the products, going behind to the biology and the chemistry and everything that comes to do with makeup products. So she left Cameroon and flew all the way to Ghana to carry on with her passion. And I'll be bringing her on to join Sandra today. She is the founder of Naps Puzzle in Cameroon. She's a winner of the returnees. I think the returnees award 2018. Yes, she's one of the winners. 2018 or 2019. Team will correct me and I'll be able to bring that information to you. But she is the winner of the returnees makeup professional, or let me say beauty professional, because so many people go to her for her work. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the brilliant Ashley. Bring back Sandra on and bring Ashley with me as well. Bring both of the guests. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Miranda.
How are you today?
Thank you. And you? Can
I'm
you hear
good.
me?
Yes, perfectly clearly. I hope those in the comment section can also hear. Ashley. Ashley is the founder of Naps Puzzle in Cameroon. She's currently in Ghana, going more and more into the domain of the product or more information about the makeup. So, Sandra, we're going to get back to you as we carry on with. I took that the social media platform was where you put out your work. I brought Ashley all the way from Ghana to join us as we move on to the interview. So we'll just get the session very interactive. And if the network disturbs like you just did, don't worry. Don't worry, Sandra. We'll just carry on. But Ashley, you were the winner of the Returnees Award. Was it 2018 or 2019?
2018, I actually was one of the winners. I was invited. That was my first time to attend the project. That was
Right.
in Douala. Then last year, I was the winner.
Right. Congratulations once more on your award for the work you do. Tell us about your work on Naps Puzzle and then tell us a little bit what takes you from Cameroon to Ghana.
Okay. I actually started the makeup thing in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
like a joke,
Mm-hmm.
because it all started like a joke. I graduated from the university. I did curriculum studies and teaching in geography.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I had my baby. I had my baby 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into volunteering at an NGO.
Right.
That's Convisude. So I was actually the assistant administrator and project manager. So with
Mm-hmm.
that, with that, I was like, after this thing, what next? Because after the volunteering thing, I'm like, okay, if they don't select me, what next? That's
Right.
when I like, okay, let me get my hands on something. And my eyes went on makeup because I really admired
Mm-hmm.
all the grand looks and all that. That's how I
Mm-hmm.
got into the makeup thing.
Right.
Then 2017, I said, when I look at the work on social media, especially on Instagram, I'm like, I haven't even started. Why don't I go out there and add it, innovate the business, and then because before I started with the name Max Makeover. So I
Mm-hmm.
went to Nigeria, how the international, had to learn more skills, be their rep, and then to learn more about the product. Don't just know, like, don't just apply the product, know why you're applying the product and the kind of skin that will match it.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, 2019, I found myself in Ghana.
Right, right.
You know,
And so far in Ghana, have you been able to compare the way the Ghanaian woman views the beauty of a woman versus the way the Cameroonian woman views the beauty? And you in the comment section, please comment by tagging some makeup artists, right? So comment by tagging some makeup artists in the section and also tell us in the comment section if you are more for natural or you're more for makeup. Are you someone who prefers going natural or do you really wear good makeup? Tell us about it. So actually, tell us the comparison between the Ghanaian lady when it comes to makeup and makeup products and the Cameroonian woman, if you've been able to assess that.
yeah, there's really no big difference. Really, no big difference. But the difference I have actually seen is back home, we wear on a daily basis, we wear makeup a lot, but here, because of the weather, it's too hot. A lot of
Right.
the ladies really go full face and stuff like that. You find makeup, full face makeup for weddings, celebrities for their photo shoots, and with the market here with the makeup, it's really huge
Mhm.
because there are a lot of celebrities here. They do a lot of makeup, a lot of photo shoots, weddings. They won't go for events, but for a day to day look,
Mhm.
the Cameroon woman will go to the office more often with makeup, but here not as the way we would do.
Right. Right.
Well, yeah, but as for the bridal look and all that, it's actually the same.
Okay. All right.
The woman with the color, yeah, the black dark
Okay.
skin.
So pretty much be the same. So I'll bring on the other guests as we go on. So we talked about Sandra and the work she does. We talked about you and the work you do. We'll go more into an interactive session later. But at this moment, I want to fly back to Cameroon and pick up someone in Douala who has also had a chance of, well, at least I have had the opportunity to have her also work on my team. So Sandra has won my makeup when I'm in Yaoundé, but when in Douala, there is Vanessa, who I met about 4 or 5 years ago, and through the years, it's amazing how she's evolved. She works with the Cameroon Face of Entertainment. She works with Dr. Ken Stevens and a very interesting crew. And shout out to Douala Douala, very interesting energy they have. And Bansi has been able to stay true to her passion until today. So, technical team, if you can bring Vanessa on board, let's carry on with the interview. Then, Vanessa, you are welcome. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Bansi. Can you hear us? Bansi Rock? Her picture looks frozen. I don't know if it's the same for you, Sandra. Bansi's picture looks frozen, isn't it?
It's crazy here. I don't know how we do it, but we try to make it work. Bouncing
right?
from one provider to another.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we'll just bring the full panel on and then we'll see how interactive the session is going to go. Whoever disconnects, like we say, we'll just bear with you. You just reconnect and then we carry on from where we stop. So Vancy is up, but it looks like a really lovely post you have there. I think gives us a chance to
I'm still having a hard time hearing you.
Oh dear. But Ashley, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, so Ashley hears me perfectly. Just check your settings, like increase the volume of your laptop a little bit or your phone while I get Sherry on. Now, Sherry is based in Berlin. Sherry actually went ahead, let me say professionalize her work in makeup. She went and had a professional training for about 3 years, I would say, in Berlin. And now, as we say, professional makeup artist, Sherry will tell us more there when we form the guideline for this program. So Sherry, if you're on, yes, there you are. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Good to see you. How are you today? How are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing good today.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly?
The network is a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Is there an echo? Or is people in the comment section? Is there an echo? Or can you hear
a little bit of?
There's still echoes.
A little bit of echo.
Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna disconnect the headphone. Tell me if you still have the echo. Okay. I've disconnected. Is there still an echo?
No. It's fine now.
Better. Okay. So anyways, like the software specialist said, if you have an echo, use a earphone. So we'll see how it goes without it, right? And we see how we can carry on. So Sherry, I'm just going to talk with you a little bit, then we bring everybody else back on board. You, like I said, went on to professionalize your work. So you did, you've worn makeup on me when I'm in Berlin for the event in Berlin. We've had to exchange regarding the makeup. But what does a young, beautiful Cameroonian woman in Berlin decide to take the path of the beauty of a woman? What inspired you to go down this road?
Actually, from your skill, right? And see it's like a flexible schedule for me. And then like bundle of creativity, like interest in meeting some interesting people along the way. Like having to like perfect gain like in discounts in your makeup. Like for example, if you're a makeup artist, you can always have some discounts in all the makeup stuff. So those things they really motivated me like to become a makeup artist.
Okay, thanks for that response. I'm just going to say hello to a few people connecting and watching. I see Kati Tamufor. Hi, Kati, watching. I see Cecile Watcon, Joyce Nyamen, Kene Gillian. Hello, and hello to all the team out there watching from different parts of the world. Hi, Christelle. I see Dean Yamukong, Najibu, right? So thanks for answering the questions. Just leave your comments there. Answer the questions as the technical team goes through and shows them to you. Right. I also see Hilarious Mwana. I see Ekane Tracy. Hello, everyone. I see Rukiatu Amadu. Right. So the team said, like we said at the beginning, there are a lot of prizes to win today. Take part in the quiz. Like, comment, share the video, tag other people, answer the questions which the technical team will be showing here on the screen. Cheryl has told us a little bit about what inspired her on this journey, but then she went on to carry out studies in the domain of makeup, I will put it that way. How long were the studies, Cheryl? And how, when I think of assessing or examination, how did they assess you that you've passed to become a professional makeup artist?
Actually, during our studies, the studies was two, let me say, 22 months, including the holidays, everything. So we had seasonal assessment. Like, for example, what I did was makeup plus hair. So what we usually do, like, we have to do extra works on our models, and that's how we get assessed by our clients and everything. So we have to do.
How do you choose your model?
I didn't get a question again.
Please, everyone, connect on. We get this irritating. Connect on only one device. Yeah, so Cheryl, I was asking you.
The echo is too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
didn't get your answer.
I don't know the technical team. Other devices which you cannot continue like this. It will be better. Okay? Viewers, just bear with us. Get this sorted. Because the info is okay. Sorry to interrupt. Question. And reconnect again. And we see if the echo is coming. Meanwhile, I'll continue with and then we get back on. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's see. There's still an echo. Okay. Reconnect again. Sherry, completely. And then reconnect again. Okay, test. I mean, we've had two sessions. And there was no echo. Test. Okay, just a second. Technical team, could you all connect and reconnect? I'm going to stay on the live. Everybody else disconnect. Test. Okay. It's still echoing. Ashley, could you disconnect and reconnect? Okay. Hello, everyone. Right. So again, a technical test is just like we do in the software domain, right? We're trying to find out where the problem is coming from. Why is it happening that we're having these echoes? So I've asked the guests to all disconnect and reconnect again so we can have a proper, because it's very irritating to be talking and then we have the interference, right? So the technical team test. Okay, there is no echo. One after the other, they'll be connecting and we'll see that there is no echo. You in the comment section, thank you for hanging on with us. It's very, very irritating. Let's see with Sherry. Test, Sherry, is there an echo?
No, there's no echo. I'm fine now.
Echo, very good. Very good. You're welcome back. We actually took everybody else off the stream so that we could connect, and it was really irritating. And people were
very, very much. No, the problem was for me because I had a lot of connections.
Oh dear, Sherry.
Sorry, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so I was always telling everyone just one connection is enough, and then that.
Exactly. Oh, sorry.
The ladies watching still on, tell us while we wait for the guests to come on, how much time do you need to wear your makeup? You watching us from wherever in the world, Cameroon, the USA, the UK, Germany, Canada, wherever you're watching, tell us how much time you need for your makeup, okay? Let's hear that in the comment section while we wait for the guests to reconnect. How much time do you as a woman need to wear makeup? If it depends on where you're going to, tell us where you're going to. If you're going to church, do you wear makeup at all? And if yes, how much time do you need? If you're going for a wedding, do you wear makeup at all? And if yes, how much time do you need? Okay, like, comment, share the video. We're sorry about the technical hiccups, but we just didn't want to be irritating you with the You heard how annoying it was with the echo, right? So we'll try to be bringing one after the other back on the stream to ensure that you can hear us properly. So let's see. Yes, we have our guests here, and we make sure that there is no interruption this time around. Sherry, you were telling us how you pick your models. How do you pick your models for an examination now as a makeup artist? After you, I'll go to Vanessa, Vancy.
Okay, actually, the makeup in school, you have a program like they give you, if they say you have, like for exams, also you have 2 hours for your hair and your makeup. So, what is good for you is for you to get a model with a very perfect face. I mean, it's always very difficult, but you just have to do that because it saves a lot of time. So, with a model with a perfect face, what I mean is like a model that will not give you too much work. You have some models that have a lot of acne. We have to work on it. We have to make sure we cover those places for them to be perfect. We have some models, for example, like your makeup I did was so smooth and easy because you're one of those faces. And one of those models I always recommend to anybody if you want to do it for examination purposes, because you have little or no time you use on the person. But if you have to use, if you want to take a model, you have to first of all look on the model's face, the shape of the face,
right,
and that is where you get your points, because you are supposed to know on the face, the shape of that face, where to apply your setting makeups, where to use the blushes, where to use, and that's where you get your points. So immediately you get a good make a model with a good shape, then you're already scoring some points already, even minus your time and everything. So you'll be working on less time than if you have a model with a very rough face. It's not like they're fraud, but for your examination purpose, you always have to work on that to score more time and then get more points.
Okay, so choosing the model is important. I get that. It has to be a smooth face, and also the shape of the face you have to know to be able to carry on with the work.
On how to work on it. Yes.
All right. Just when we're about to introduce Vancy Rock, the connection, threw you out or you got frozen and we could still see your picture. So we hope now we'll get a chance to talk a little bit more about you, Vancy. I said I saw you develop for the past about 3 years now. It might be more. I'm not sure if it's 3 to 5 years, but I saw you move from a passion and then you started working with the Cameroon Face of Entertainment, the CPE team. I mentioned Dr. Ken Stevens and Douala first in Boya, and now you're based in Douala. I saw you move from the idea until the passion, until where you are today. So I want to congratulate you for staying true to your passion. But why did you get into the makeup field, and why did you choose the film and music at least the music industry to wear your makeup? At least to have your guests or the people you wear makeup on. Why the music industry?
Okay,
Can you hear me, Van?
I started off as a model. Yes, I can hear.
Okay, good.
I started off as a model because I always liked modeling. I wanted to be Miss Cameroon and all that. By getting into the industry, I realized that modeling paid less, and it was really really crazy because I had to expose my body. It was less money and all that. So I realized that makeup instead pays more, and I was not going to be have to expose my body or do anything crazy to get the money. It was going to be legit and genuine. So I get into makeup. That's how. Since I was already working with a team, Cake Stephens. It was easy for me to just become their makeup artist because I was already one of their models.
Okay, and how did you change from a model to a makeup artist? Did you need to do any training, or did you just decide to become a makeup artist just like from one day to the next? Did you have any training?
Yeah, I did. I just started to become a makeup artist from one day to the other.
And what kind of training did you have then?
No, not really. I did not have any training. I learned online from watching these video tutorials from other makeup artists and trying every day, practicing every day. That's how I became perfect.
Okay, we realize you've been able to wear makeup on a lot of the Cameroonian musicians in Cameroon. Could you give us a couple of examples of the people it was easy to work on because of the structure of their face?
Pardon?
Sherry mentions the structure of the face is important when you're wearing makeup on someone. Could you give us some examples of people it was easy for you to work on their face because of the structure of their face?
Okay, yeah, people have different structures of their face, and as a makeup artist, you really have to know the different structures, and you really have to know what goes with everybody because dark skin and light skin, they don't have the same colors of makeup. Talking about eyeshadow, the same colors of eyeshadow you use on a dark person, is not the same colors of eyeshadow you use on a light skin person because it's not going to match. And some people
Okay.
really already have cheekbones and they don't need a lot of contouring. If you do a lot of contouring, they already has a cheekbone structured face, the person is going to be really skinny and pale. So you really have to know the difference between the skin and structure.
And which of them have like a perfect or a face that you thought was good to work with?
Over.
Which of the people you work with? Can you hear me, Vancy? I have a feeling you're not getting me properly. Can you give an example of someone whose face, the structure was easy for you to work with?
Okay, yeah. Blanche Riley, her face is really easy for me to work with because she has a really nice round face. It's easy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. I'll go back to you, Ashley. We've heard now the importance of choosing the face, the structure, etc. So, Ashley, coming to you, before we even go to the details, the key question we're responding to is how to monetize your passion. Now, how does a young person watching us today make money out of a passion she has? Take makeup, for example, in your own case, and then give us some other attributes. I'll ask the same question to Sherry very soon, and probably the same question to Vanessa as well. How does a young person make money from wearing makeup? And for the men watching, if there is any gentleman watching, let us know if you're of the preference. Like, would you rather have your wife with or without makeup? That's the question for the men. If there are men watching this special edition. So, Ashley, Ashley, I don't know what the men say to you, like, don't wear any makeup on my wife. But anyways, back to the question, how to monetize your passion. How did it happen for you, Ashley? And what does it take to be able to make money out of your passion? How do you do it?
Okay, it's self-discipline. That's the first thing I'll say. Self-discipline, because I actually started, like, I had to save a lot to buy the product, save a lot to do the training, and the money started coming in. I had to save. I said, okay, if I keep saving this, what else do I want to do with the money? So I had to save and started selling the makeup product as well. I said, let me do the makeup. Not all the time will I have brides or clients to do makeup on. So I had to get into the sales of makeup products.
Right.
So that really helped build me, because with that I had to learn a lot about different type of makeup products before I went to House of Tara, that I really had a good knowledge about the different types. Like, for example, you have the powder, you have the pressed powder, the mineral pressed powder, you have the CTP, which is the cream to powder. Before I didn't understand that. You have the CTP, which is creamy, you have the CTP, which is like powder. You can even add a little bit of water to it to get a foundation, and that's actually a full coverage. So with all of that, it really gave me a good background about the product and how to get into the business, and that really helped me grow my business.
Right.
And
what about, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to all that, self-discipline, you need to save. If you don't save, because don't just do the makeup and like, wow, I've done makeup for 50,000, and the next thing you're in a bar or you're there shopping. That's what I did. I saved.
Saved. Okay. Self-discipline and saving. What about you, Sherry? How do you make money? How do you monetize your passion? What does it take?
Actually, you get a lot of money from doing makeup, but it depends on your acquaintances and everything. For example, if I want to do something like money, I can apply to work like in a Berlin Fashion Week, and I can raise a lot of money. But if you want to do it like individually, it doesn't really pay because you always have a lot of people who come like, please, please, please. I mean, it's so irritating, you understand? So you always look for something that you can just work even just even 3-4 days and make a lot of money rather than having a bunch of calls that are not really beneficial. I mean, we makeup artists, we buy products, we use our energy, we use our time. And what we are pleading for many people to understand is like, we are not expensive. Because if you yourself, you have to go to the shop to do shopping, you have to spend money to buy all those stuff. For example, somebody can call you, she wants a wedding makeup for 30 euros. That's an insult to your professionality. And for me, if I just refuse it, it's like, that girl, she's expensive, but I will go with it. I'm expensive. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want to deliver. So I won't sell cheap.
So quality, definitely. With
Of
the
course,
quality
quality
you
first.
deliver, you have your price to it as well. So people should understand that it goes with the quality of your
Exactly,
work. Now, there are
exactly.
some questions from
And
our
appreciate too the makeup artist too, because it's a lot of work. I mean, there are sometimes to do a bridal makeup, the whole bridal train, you cannot even walk. Your waist is paining and you're just standing there. Most of the time, I'm just finishing the last brush I'm using on the last person. I'm already putting water to tip myself inside because if not, you can't move.
Right.
And people don't understand that. I mean, they just want to look good. They want to look shining, but glowing, but they don't even want to even understand you that you're standing and doing that work.
So it's physically very, very strenuous. Do you agree with that, Acne?
It is strenuous.
Very strenuous, very.
Every makeup artist will tell you. I have a lot of friends, all of my makeup artists, my colleagues, they will tell you. You can stand, you don't sit.
Right.
There is no way you see. Can you imagine you stand like, for example, if you are doing a bridal tray, you stand like for 6-7 hours. Can you imagine?
A long time. And then you're kind of not standing straight. You have to bend your back a little bit.
A lot. You do everything. Then coupled with the fact you have to do hair to inclusive and everything. That's like you're a machine. It's sometimes you get expired machines. They do get expire. I mean, those things, they are really, really, really. I mean, people should try and start understanding the values of a makeup artist, appreciating makeup artists, and knowing what we deliver to appreciate everything we deliver. It is not even like we are doing it for free, but I mean, it's an encouragement to us. As well as we're making you to look good.
And whenever, that's why I always say, set your prices. And whenever somebody comes to you and like, I have a wedding, you just tell you, I'm going to send them your price catalog. If it's a wedding and if it's this and that and that,
we have those price catalog, but those girls, they don't look at the price catalog. They always want to negotiate. They always want to beg. They always want to. So at the end of the day, you have some desperate makeup artists. They'll always go in for anything. They'll just take. But if you know your quality, if you know your value, if you know everything, you always stand by your price. That is what it is. And for me, a platform should be where makeup artists, they have to come to a compromise, like this price is this price. So everybody should know that this is a fixed price for that.
Exactly. Now, you're talking about makeup artists coming to a compromise. Sandra, welcome back. We're talking about the pricing and the fact that, people don't understand how physically strenuous it is for you all when you wear the makeup, right? Like, it takes a lot for you to do that. Now, Sherry has just mentioned having like a pricing, like a uniform price. How do you do it in Cameroon? And then actually for you in Ghana, do you have like a catalog that everybody works by some particular amount, which goes for makeup? I'll take Ashley. Do you have like an idea of how much a bridal makeup should cost? Do people follow that?
People don't really follow it. Like what Cherry said, that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Let me just say, like, my experience back home in Cameroon, like now, so crazy. You will see people you charge, you will see, you're like, okay, this other person, I'll go to this person.
Right.
Like sometimes I actually had a situation where a client came, I charged the client was like, you're expensive. So they did a makeup for her. She didn't like it, so she had to call me back. I said, you have to send me the cash on my mobile money. Plus, I'm actually doing something. You can't just display me like that. So I had to go do another. I thought I was just going to do retouch. I had to take down everything.
And redo again. Right. So I'll take some questions in the comment section before we carry on with the discussion. The viewers, yes, just bring on your questions. They're here for you. There's a question as makeup artist, what are you doing to help up? Okay, there's a question here from Giawo Vanessa. As makeup artists who are professionals, what are you doing to help upcoming artists?
I'll go with that.
Okay.
Question.
Okay,
All right.
Sherry.
Actually, I have my colleague Clara. She's always doing like or they say a workshop, makeup artist workshop. She's always organizing workshop. As for me, I haven't been able to do such a thing because I have a lot. I'm still I'm still on studies, so I'm trying to go a little bit higher than what I am right now because I have little or no time. But I have my colleague Clara. She's always like doing workshops and stuff, but it's not even encouraging. It's not really like encouraging. Sometimes you see some people will come, some people will not come. So at the end of the day, it's just a walking up brain for nothing. So many people believe in YouTube's, many people believe in watching different places to get their inspiration. But what we are trying to say for makeup artists that are trying upcoming up makeup artists, like you contact those who are already experienced in the field. You yourself, if you're interested, you form your own little groups and then call us for lectures or call us for, or I even say like to give you advices on what to do, because we have a lot of work already in hand. We can't just be doing things like we organize shows, organize things, you people don't come. It's very disappointing. So what we want to tell the upcoming makeup artists, like it is a good job. You can earn your money. You can even be famous through being a makeup artist, because you just imagine, you just kick a stone today, you are Angela Maker's makeup artist by chance. It can happen. Automatically, you are a celebrity in the higher level. You understand? So we encourage everybody that this makeup thing is a very nice profession, and you can always like skyrocket everywhere you go, provided you are doing your work very well. For example, you always make sure you have your recommendations so that whenever you go anywhere, somebody will always call you back. It's not like you just do dirty job there, and then because you want to just go and get the money. We don't do that because we want to get the money. I believe most of my colleagues, makeup artists, they work because they want. It's a passion. It is something in them. So you always want to create something. You want to give something new. You always want to do something new. It's not like somebody will come and say, "Well, please can you plan me my rasta?" You plan the rasta. The next day, the person will remove the rasta. No. Or a makeup artist, you can never be a makeup artist like continuously. If you are doing a wrong makeup on somebody's face, you are not a makeup artist. The next, you will not even have customers.
And apropos, Sherry, thanks for answering that question. So the viewer who asked, Vanessa, I hope that answered your question. I'm going to Yega Cecile, who the question of a man, if they would like their wives as natural or with makeup. He says, my wife will definitely need a good makeup when we want to go out on an occasion. Of course, that is good. So he's endorsing your work. There is another question which I would like
That's a good man.
Ashley, it's a good man. So Ashley, please, is it difficult to do makeup or to wear makeup on someone who has an oily face? That's a question from Kene Gillian. Ashley?
It's really not difficult if you understand your product. You have a knowledge on the product. Because somebody who has oily skin, you need to prep the skin. You have to use oil control products, products that have estrogen in it. Prep your client, and because oily skin comes again with people who have very deep open pores.
Okay.
Like open pores, especially right from the dermis. It's right from the body. So you have to prep your client, and then prepping is very important when it comes to makeup.
Okay.
Very important, especially with oil skin. That's the most challenging skin when you're doing makeup. Because if you
No, that's all right. I get that. So it's very challenging when you have people with oily skin to wear makeup on them. So that answers her question. But I'm looking at another question here. They're very interesting questions coming from the viewers. I'll let you take this particular question, Sandra, before your network throws you off again. So it says, please, I have a question. To become a professional makeup artist, where should I start from? I don't have any idea about makeup. So Sandra, what would you say? That's Ita Queen. Hi, Ita. So where do you start from as a professional makeup artist, Sandra? Sandra, can you hear us? Sandra?
I think it has a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ooh, she's really having challenges today. To think of the fact that, on normal days you will call on video call and it doesn't disturb, and on the day of
You
the
imagine?
interview this happens. It's
Yeah.
so irritating. But anyways, I'll let you two then, answer the question. To become a professional makeup artist. Now, this is someone based in no name, okay, probably in Douala, Ita Frino. You want to become a makeup artist and you're asking here, where does it start from? Tell us, Kerry and Ashley, how can Ita Frenu become
I
an artist?
actually let me go on that question. Actually, you have to. I don't know where the person is based.
Ita,
If the
right where
person,
you're based, this is in Cameroon or
if
Germany
it's,
or which country?
if
Or
if you're in Cameroon, I'm sure there are a lot of makeup right now in Cameroon. It is modernized. We have a lot of makeup institutes, so you could go register yourself. Especially for those who don't have any idea about makeup. For me, it is better for you to. For me, it is better for you to go to a makeup institute. That's where you get the orientation, because some of us did not. Many of my friends that are makeup artists, they didn't go to school to study makeup. It's just like passion, like talent, skills. So they just perfect on it like every day. So if you're like in Germany, you can go to a school in Germany. You can go to a makeup school in Germany. We have starter programs, so you pick it up from there. You don't just need to go up to the master's level. It's going to be so difficult for you, because you have to face a lot of complications along the line, and it's going to be disappointing. So what you should do is just pick it up from step by step. Take it slow, just go and develop that interest. If that The first thing is the interest. If you have that interest in you go to school, you make sure you the mama say you sharp it.
you do it, you can make it. So what do you think,
You
Ashley?
make
Now, someone, Ita Freno says she's based in Douala. Now, if you want to professionalize, looking at how far you've also come, do you agree with Sherry, or what else can you add, Ashley?
Actually, what Cherry said is the truth, because you go to an institution, that's where you really learn. Because I'll take myself as an example. When I started, I didn't go to an institution. Actually learned from a lady who just came from Nigeria. And what I learned there, and when I went to school, the gap was just too much.
too big. Yeah.
The gap was just too much, because there she was just like, you use the brush, you do this contour. I didn't understand why I'm contouring, because at the end they say the oval face shape is the ideal shape. That's the
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian face.
Yes.
So you want to you want you want you want
Triangle
you want you want to give you want to give a you have a round face, or you meet a client who has a round face. She'll show you a picture. I want this. That's an oval face. So what do you do? So you
Oh
need to
my
understand
God.
the shape of the face, because even to the
Exactly.
eye, have different eye shapes, different lip shapes.
Exactly.
You have to understand everything. You have people who have deep set eyes, you have people who have broad set eyes. So you have to understand when you're applying the shadow. So when some clients come, for me in particular, cut crease is not my thing.
Yes.
I love it, but I can't do it. I know my eyes. So you need to make your clients to understand it. That's another challenging part. So when you go to an institution, that's when they'll make you understand the different shape of the faces, the mouth, the lips, the eyes, so that because you can actually turn a round face to an oval face. You can
Yes.
turn a round face
Mhm.
to a diamond shape. It depends. So
Wow.
if you go to the roadside or wherever, like if you don't go to an institute, go to a salon, somebody who didn't really go to school, you won't understand it. You won't
Right.
understand it.
So when now you mentioned that about the face, I always wonder. Now talking about the oval face, we've understood the oval face is ideal. I'm asking this to you and to the viewers as well. Which feature should we accentuate when we wear makeup? Is it more the eyes? Is it more the lips? Does it depend? Just tell me, how do you do it? Starting with you, Sherry, and then after that, Ashley. What should we bring out? What should we accentuate during makeup? And you, the viewers, what do you focus on when you wear your makeup? Is it the eyes or the lips? What do you prefer? So Sherry, you first.
Actually, what I would advise everybody is that we have a lot of people. We are individuals in our own ways. You are supposed to know yourself, what you can carry. If you can wear a lot of colors, eyes, or you can have a lot of lips, blooming lips. It depends on you, but just know yourself, because sometimes you have some makeup, that's where you go wide. So sometimes you have makeup, some people do makeup, their eyes are too colorful, they can't handle it. So that's when the complication becomes like that makeup is not nice, or that you're forcing life, you understand? It is not that. You're supposed to just know yourself. For example, a person like me, I always go nude. I'm always a nude person, but I will always have red lipsticks that it pops it out immediately. So I love red lipstick, and you just know how to carry yourself with any makeup that you do. Just know yourself. What we're trying to, it's not really like the eyes, it's not even really like the lips. You have a lot of people that love eyes, they'll love lips, but your shape of your face should permit you, or your body carrying the way you carry yourself should permit you to do what you're supposed to do on a makeup on your face.
Right.
It's not like you liking it. It's you, your personality.
Okay.
Knowing your technical know-how, how to handle it.
So your personality defines the makeup you should wear?
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, okay, Sandra.
Yes, because for example, there is somebody that is so calm. You cannot just do a very loud makeup. She will not even handle it. She cannot even handle it. So that is where you start having problems. Yes.
All right.
So
Actually,
people should really know what they want,
their
what
personality.
their personality. Yes.
Goes with you. Actually, what would you say to that? I was always thinking, I've had makeup from Sherry in Berlin, Sandra Kokole in Yaoundé, Bansi Rock in Douala. I mean, all around the world. You and I have met in Douala at the returning. This about knowing your personality to wear makeup, I've never heard this part of it. What would you say?
It's very true, because I'll meet some, I've had brides, I've had clients who are very calm. Most of them, they go for the very calm, the nude.
Yes.
Yeah. You meet clients who go loud. But if you look at the way they'll teach you in school, they'll tell you if the eyeshadow is popping, let the lips be calm.
Okay.
Yes. If the lip is popping, let the eyes be calm. And that really works. But you meet some people don't want the lips popping, the eyes popping. Let's take, for example, the typical Nigerian engagement, like when I learn in Nigeria. They're like, okay, because they go with a girly and it's full of colors, they want it really popping. Most of the time, the eyes are popping, the lip is popping, but with the head wrap, with the head gear, it really blends it. So it does depend again on the person's personality, but the ideal thing, if the eyes are popping, let the lips become.
Right.
And when the lip is popping, let the eyes become. It really works well.
Okay, so if you do both, then it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Okay, now there is something which I believe we've seen on social media. There is a contrast between when you professional makeup artists wear makeup on a woman and then when we do it live. So now I'm thinking of relationships. Imagine going out and meeting a girl when one of you has done your magic on her face, and a guy meets her like that for the first time. What happens when he sees her now without makeup? I don't know, Cheryl. I don't know if I saw a picture really on social media of a girl before makeup and after makeup. And it was such a contrast. Like, so you guys should actually be veiled sometimes. Have you had that before? That feeling of meeting a woman for the first time with makeup can be very disturbing for the guys. What do you think, Cheryl?
Actually, it is really disturbing for some guys, because you have some comedies, like you have some things, you have some guys who like, oh, you have to go and give my bride price back. This is not the woman I got married to. Immediately she comes back home and remove the makeup. So what we tell guys to know right now, we are in the makeup session in life. We are in the makeup period in life. When you see a girl, you don't just admire a girl because of her makeup. You give her some time for you not to be embarrassed, because we must do the makeup. And what we want to do is, like, when you are doing your makeup, try a lot as much to be very natural in your makeup, so that it doesn't contract you from your natural you. So that even if you are going to a guy's place, or you are meeting again for the second time, or if you are going to save you that embarrassment, both parties, not only you alone. So that's why we call on people, you have to make makeup on your special events. Very loud makeup is allowed on your special events, like your weddings, your birthday, those things. But on a daily basis, you can't just make makeup and walk on the roads like you're getting married on the streets at that moment. It is not allowed. So that's an insult to makeup. You understand? So that's where you get that confusion when a guy, because if you are making makeup on your wedding day, it means that guy already knows you like that before that day. So it's not going to be an embarrassment. So if a guy meets you on the road with a heavy makeup, my dear, it's going to be a problem, because you people, why should you do a heavy makeup on a Tuesday? Where are you going to? You're not going to nowhere.
And then later
You're
on,
not partying on a Tuesday.
without the makeup, it could be very confusing.
Yeah, so we try to stay as natural. Yes, that's the advice we give to everybody. Stay as natural as you are. We have products you can just use on your face just to make your face glow. It's not like you must do eyeshadow like every day. You must wear eyelashes like every day.
Actually focus on your inner values, right?
Yes.
Inner values, because if the guy went for the beauty, like you said, fleetingly,
exactly,
it's not going to work if it was just the beauty, because
exactly.
someday she's going to be 70, 80, 90. So the inner values are very, very important. But Sherry, you mentioned something about products. I want to ask Ashley, actually, when it comes to wearing makeup and products, are there some products you will recommend when you're wearing makeup? And which product will you recommend when you're cleaning makeup off the face, Ashley?
Come again?
What products would you recommend for ladies to wear, when they wear makeup? What is your recommendation? And also later on, when you want to clean the face, what products should women use to clean off the makeup?
Okay, I'll recommend for like a day-to-day look for ladies who go to the office and all the time. Go nude. And I'll recommend the CTP. That's the cream to powder. It's easy to wear. That's actually what I'm wearing.
Okay.
You don't need to wear foundation, powder, contour. That's too much for the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Too much for the day. And go as simple, even for simple night days, because I see some people going to the club, they're all dabbed their faces with foundation, like all baked up. That's one reason why guys actually had a debate, serious one with one guy. He actually was really disappointed. He was like, I picked up this girl and went home. What I saw in the morning wasn't funny at all.
God.
Because the baking too much, and then in the sweating, the dancing, all those, it really, really plays a lot.
And I think it's definitely not healthy, right? It's definitely
not healthy at all.
Now, there is a question from our viewer here, Ashley. How do you handle makeup on a face with acne? How do you do that, Ashley?
That's the thing I say. Prepping your face is very important from the beginning, because people with acne, we use to say you use the camouflage makeup. That's why you go now for the waterproof. You see the mattes and all that. You actually see some foundation that they have some herbs in it.
Right.
You see some that like the snail skin. You go for foundations like that, because seriously, another thing, there are a lot of fake products out there. If you use a fake product, you don't know the properties that are in the product. And again, acne comes, especially the bumpy one, especially the vulgaris, it's actually bacterial infection. So that's why the advice, don't touch your face. When you don't touch your face. So you're taking a product, you don't even know the content of it, and you're putting on it. Bacteria are feeding. That's why you see, especially those with those vulgaris, those big, and you see them popping out. Like you wear makeup, you see the water dripping. That product is not good.
So how do you clean it? What's the best way to clean the face?
For home care, I'll tell them coconut oil works magic.
Oh, okay.
You just rub coconut oil on your face, you clean it up, and then you wash your face with lukewarm water. Because some people, they'll go back home, they want to use just the face wipe or the baby wipe. It won't take out everything. It won't take out everything. Even if you clean with the face wipe or the baby wipe, I'll advise again, use coconut oil, apply on your face, and then you clean up the face. And then if you have a makeup remover, not everybody will be able to afford makeup remover. So makeup remover does the work. And then again, for those who can't afford the makeup remover, coconut oil will really help.
Okay, right. What about you, Sherry? What do you advise when
moisturize the face?
Moisturize. Okay.
Come again.
Yeah, I was going to ask you this pretty much the same question, but actually, I'm thinking of something else. You mentioned bridal makeup earlier on. What are the different types of makeup you offer, and how do you change between, okay, this is what I'm going to use because it's a bridal? I know just bridal makeup. What other different types of makeup are there?
We have many different type of makeup. Depending on the event, we call it eventional makeups.
Okay.
So it depends on your events. Like you have people celebrating birthday parties. We have people celebrating weddings. We have traditional weddings. We have even death ceremonies. Right now, people do before they go for their death ceremony. All those things are different kinds of makeups. And in this domain, you are supposed to know which type of makeup to do on a client because it depends on this wedding. But for example, a wedding makeup is always a nude makeup. You don't contradict it with colors. You don't even, because it's her bridal day, and just save her that energy for tomorrow. You have a lot of people want to remarry because their makeup was not good. Yes, because their makeup, for example, makeup, you see in school, they'll tell you, they'll just bring a paper, right? This is to do makeup of the 60s. You have makeups of every year. You see makeup, the changes with time and everything. So if you stay nude, you are on a good position because, for example, your pictures will remain natural. Natural, everything is just there. But just imagine your wedding was like 6 years ago. You look at the wedding today, you'll be, especially the eyebrows, you'll be very angry. You even want to remarry because your makeup at that period was really something different. But it was really loud, it was really awesome and awful, and you always want to look very presented. You understand? So do a nude makeup. Our advice is like a nude makeup for a wedding is the best. Okay, for example, a traditional wedding, yeah, you can go loud because it's a loud event. I mean, you are just happy. That is where you, even your birthday party, it is your thing alone. You are just there, you are the eye, you are the person involved. So those are the occasions where people can do loud makeup. It is allowed, you understand? Because at that point in time, you have traditional weddings, they come with traditional dresses of colors. So that's where you can pop in with a colorful makeup and it blends. But a wedding is just a white dress. How do you want to blend it up with a lot of colors? That's where you have a lot of contradictions. And that is when you, as a makeup artist, even if the bride is telling you she wants this one, you can always give her an advice. And we beg everybody that is trusting in the makeup artist, like listen to the makeup artist because they know more than what you do. Because there are sometimes you send a makeup, I'll tell you, well, this one will not really fit you. It will not pass with you. Can you just change a little bit of the color? So you have to listen to my other because I'm talking to on a professional level. It's not like I'm just talking because I just want to say something. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now going to you, Ashley. You talked about this acne and you described how it's bad for the face, right? I'll tell you something funny that happened when I got to Cameroon the first time. And we're at I think it was a Canal Day. I was going in for an interview. And one of the people was like, "Oh, it's her face." One of the girls said, one of the models who was with me. And I didn't understand what she meant was it's her face. She actually meant that it was my face this smooth. So she's always thought that I use filters and stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what these filters are. I don't even use them. And she was like, oh, it's really her face. So definitely it's good for the clear skin. But you've mentioned those disadvantages with acne skin. Does makeup also have other disadvantages? Just the fact that we're wearing makeup. Can you think of other disadvantages of having makeup on or using it?
Makeup is actually, the whole idea about makeup is about bringing out your beauty. It depends. Or if it's for movies, it's a transformation. So it actually comes out with a disadvantage if you don't wear it properly. If you go for wrong product, because if you use wrong product, you react to it. Some people will get away with it, but some people won't get away with it.
Right.
And then again, if you're wearing, for example, if you wear a good foundation, an original foundation, you can wear it the whole day. But for somebody who wears a foundation which is not original, you really see it. They don't need to tell you. You really see it. Most of the time, it's like it's sticky. You feel like if you touch the person's face, you actually pick it out. Because if you wear original, so long as it's original, you touch the face, you are not supposed to see it.
So
but
good
with that
quality product, very important.
It's very important. And again, it's for you to protect your skin, because
Mm-hmm.
at the end, don't remove your makeup and you're looking all wrinkled or breaking out, because at the end you break out blemishes, acne,
True.
all that.
True.
So for me, that's the only disadvantage. But
Before
if
we
you
come
wear
to your
these
right,
products,
okay, but before we come to more, yeah, go ahead, Ashley. Go ahead. Sorry, just wrap
yeah,
up.
that's it's okay.
All right, good. So before we go on with Sherry and some disadvantages again on makeup, I'll just seize this opportunity to tell the viewers that at the end of this show, my team is going to submit some names to me. There are winners of USB keys, all power banks, etc., tablets, and so on. On the 18th of December, we will have one of the biggest events, which is going to be here 18th of December, we're going to be taking the returnees on its fifth edition digitally. So we'll connect from different parts of the world on the 18th of December, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, it's going to be a Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's an international conference. And remember, wherever you are, that we are thanking our sponsors. The sponsors are Brussels Airlines, which has been with us since 2017, offering us flight tickets to Cameroon. Now we have flight vouchers, and one of you will be announced on the 18th of December as a winner of the flight voucher, with which you can fly up to 9 people back to Cameroon either this year or next year. We will also have these prizes which you can win. The biggest winners will be announced on 18th of December, but today we'll already select a winner who will get a USB key, and my team is also supporting those watching from Cameroon. And then we want to thank all our sponsors for being there for us. So we want to thank Sell Now Marketing, Brussels Airlines, Safi Money, PLF, which is a partner, and Win Solar Tech. Ladies and gentlemen. So today, again, you're listening to Sandra Ekokole, Ashley Nabbs, Sherry Lantum, and Vancy Rock, and we're talking about how to monetize your passion, how to change your passion into a profession and make money out of it. So again, how to monetize your passion and profession. But before we go to that next step, Sherry was about to tell us the advantages, or rather the disadvantages, of having makeup on. Sherry?
Yeah, actually, Sandra already said, my colleague already said some at the disadvantages, and some of the disadvantages is like you lost that youthfulness of your face. Because wearing makeup like every day with no events or no purpose, it's like we have a lot of chemicals that are into our makeup products today. You have a lot of people who even neglect makeup, they come and sleep with it. It is wrong. That is where you have the side effects of makeup. So most often, sometimes some people will see me on the way where you simple, where you makeup. I say it's not like every day.
Right.
It's not a makeup it's not everyday thing, because a person like me, I don't want to just rush into my makeup, because I know that when I want to start doing makeup, I want to perfect on it. I don't want those ones to rush. I'll just go without makeup. So my advice to everybody is like, stay away from makeup if possible.
Right.
Because it is not really, it really makes you look older. Because
So wear
wiping your
makeup
face
only when you need to.
when it is necessary, like necessary. Yes. I'm not saying, because actually we the makeup artists, we still make our monies, because we know we make makeup only during events. So
Right.
for your daily use, why do you make makeup every day? To work, to just do something light or something protective. It's not like you're putting a lot of chemicals into your body. And secondly, another disadvantage is, we just talk about it. It can make you just lose your partner just like that in the minute of a second, because somebody who knows you like, oh, that's a beautiful girl. Immediately they see you again the next time, they don't even want to approach you. Or maybe you're even talking to the guy is not even picking up his phone, because the real you is there, and that's not the real you the guy wanted. So that's also a disadvantage on makeup, because you already, they say, baby pancake your face with a lot of products. So when you go remove it, it's a disadvantage on you, not even on any other person, you yourself. So we should try as much as possible. For example, if a guy likes you, there's an outermost beauty and the innermost beauty. The outermost beauty is what we buy every day. But you cannot buy that innermost beauty. You buy the outermost beauty with makeup. You buy it with a lot of different things, even the way you dress, your hair, and all those things. Those are the things that will fade. They fade. But your innermost beauty is you. So make everybody to know you, your personality, that you, in the inner you, which can never be changed, which can never be bored or anything. So that is where you get your points. So it's not about the beauty. I know most often we do beauty just because of confidence in many aspects of life, but what we advise most people to do, stay away from makeup as much as possible and do your makeup just on events. We are there for you for your events.
Right. So
Not
mainly
on
just for
daily.
the event, so we can see you naturally before
Natural.
we get that. I just thought about something, Ashley. When we're talking about the inner beauty and outer beauty, it must take a lot of, I would think about patience, first of all, to wear makeup to so many different types of women. You know, women in general are a special species because they could get really complicated. So you always have to meet them on daily basis wearing
Right.
makeup. What are the characteristics of a good makeup artist to be able to remain as professional as you in Ghana or Sherry in Berlin? What are the characteristics of a good makeup artist?
I would say a good characteristic of a makeup artist is you should listen a lot. Listen more because you actually meet some clients. They have what before they come to you, they know they have what they want. Let them talk more and you listen. Why after you've listened to them, then you can talk to them. And then they say client advice. It's always good to advise them in a calm way. Understand some people be like, I've actually seen a situation where some makeup artists are scolding their clients, like because you come in the morning, okay, the bride says I'll have to be in church at 9. They're under pressure that morning, and you're there at 6. You say, okay, we'll meet at 6.
Right.
But you get there, the bride still has some runs doing it. You get there, in fact, the bride is not even there, and when the bride comes, you're scolding her. She's not already first of all tense. So it's your place to calm. That's in fact, you have a lot of in fact therapy to in fact you have to calm, you have a lot of work to do because one, you have to calm her down. Because if she's tense, your work won't come out because she's tense. Her pores are open, anxiety. So you need to, as you're talking, always make sure you have that rapport. Talk to your client.
Right.
Are you okay? Are you comfortable? Just because sometimes, and then I always advise my client, like somebody should get their phone. I always advise somebody because somebody will just call some, especially when they give them a bad news, some will even cry. Some will cry. So I always advise, even sometimes it is always crazy too with the bridal train.
Right.
When
Right.
they always stay in with the bridal train, stay off. I work with you, I'm done. The next person comes in because there's a lot of tension. So talk to your client. Be that they just be her friend.
Right.
Tell her
Right.
nice things, in fact, even if something is wrong, you have in fact it's a whole ball game. At the end, at times I always find myself dressing up the bride, which is not my thing,
But you're
doing a whole
patient. You're
business.
helping her.
Just
Right.
keeping just make her, yeah, just be there because some people you will see some start shouting. This is somebody you meet some other client, you like you want to actually line their under eyes. It's a challenge. Not everybody can let you go there. So make other people like, why? It's crazy. Be calm.
So I see a
Some
lot of
people
endurance there then.
like a lot. Like the way you say you handle them like babies, especially brides.
Right.
For other clients, especially with my brides, I always have a lot of patience with them. But with other clients for birthdays, it's always I've never faced any challenge
Okay.
because it's always
For example.
I think
yeah,
it's the way
yeah,
you come. I think it's the way you are, Ashley, because the way you are sometimes also towards them, they react that way to you. So you in the comment section, what is your favorite characteristic of a makeup artist? Is it endurance? Is it respect? Is it patience? What should it be that makes you go back to a makeup artist? You watching out there, let us know in the comment section. What is it about a makeup artist? Because we want to bring that out. How should a makeup artist be for you to book and rebook them? I mean, there are makeup artists. I know my makeup artist, Mokhtar Makeover in Douala. When he goes for a bridal makeup, it could be 200,000, 250,000 because he does the bride and then the bridesmaids as well. So imagine if there are 4 weekends in December, 4 weddings, he's made 1 million in a weekend, 250 each Saturday. Then there are the Sundays sometimes. and the Fridays. So how should a makeup artist be? Respond in the comment section, and I'll be getting my guests to start rounding down slowly, and then I'll come and read in the comment section. Of course, one of you is going to be the winner of today, and we're going to ensure that you get your prize from the team in Cameroon. So comment in the section, how will you like your makeup artist to be? What characteristic? And coming to you, Ashley and Sherry, it's rather unfortunate that our other guests on the program today, like I mentioned, Sandra and Vanessa, had the difficulty with the network connections. So, Sandra, thank you so much for having been here. Vancy Rock, thank you for having been here as well today. Your colleagues Ashley and Sherry will wrap up for you when you watch this later on. But as we wrap up, I always think about the people who take us where we are today, the people who have always been there for us, even before the world discovered our skills and talents. It doesn't matter whoever it is or wherever they are, but I'll give you the time, and the technical team will not stop you for you to just recognize these people in your life. But before you recognize them, what is your plan going forward? What are your plans for 2021 and the years ahead for your brand? Starting with you, Ashley. Then after Ashley, we will go to Sherry. So, Ashley, your plans for the future. And after that, I would like you to thank some special people in your life. Ashley?
Wow. My plans always even amaze even me. That's why I left from Naps makeover to Naps puzzle. It's a puzzle. There's room for a lot of pieces. So I'm actually in Ghana. I'm in Forever Clear Beauty School. I'm a spa therapist. I'm about to round up. I'm actually in the heart of the game right now. Like they said, the 90-minute game, I'm at the tail of it. And it's really getting hot. And I just want to thank God because I've gone this far.
Mhm.
It has really taken me this far. Sometimes I really look at what from the beginning to where I am now, I thank God. And they say knowledge is power because I've actually learned a lot. A lot. I said, okay, I'm doing makeup. We talk about acne. If a
Mhm.
client is coming, what will I do with the acne? Will I just wear makeup? She
Right.
goes with the acne. No, I want to follow up and see that face smooth. Let it not just don't just cover it with makeup. So I'm doing spa therapy,
Mhm.
and I'll be graduating next year as a spa therapist. Thank you so much. And in the same line, I actually went into the skincare.
Right.
Skincare. So I've been doing that for the past 9 months now. And my products are actually in the lab, FDA. They are testing
Right.
it. They've actually approved two already. I'm waiting for the others. It's not been easy, but I thank God. Because me living from art to science, because what I'm doing now in school is pure science, pure
Mhm.
science.
Mhm.
Like I need to learn from the anatomy of the skin, everything. So it's a whole ball game.
Very good.
2021 has a lot in store. Has a lot in store. For those who, I know a lot of people would say they don't know NAPS puzzle. Just wait for what NAPS puzzle has in store, and coming back home with skincare line for every skin type, every challenges, and also let me thank my people. The journey is, let's just keep what is in store for the products that are coming as part therapies. Plus, I always like the makeup artist name because that's what took me to where I am
Where
today.
you are today,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It really, that's where. So the young makeup artist, safe, 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 and I always like this word innovation, and that's what has really kept me going. Don't just limit yourself just to the makeup game. Makeup, why? Do the makeup, do the hair, treat the face, treat your client a month before the makeup and after the makeup. So it's a whole ball game. So
That's
I
good. That's good. I'm just interjecting there because you said something particularly pertinent at the end. To save, you're advising the young ones watching today. First, you came from the art section to the science section by doing what you're doing. Your products are coming on the market. So, Cameroon, get ready for NAP's puzzle. It's a puzzle. So, the pieces are falling into place. And then NAPS also says you should always remember to innovate. Yes, wherever you are, reinvent yourself, innovate, keep changing, keep moving, keep moving in that right direction, inspiring yourself from people who have been there before you. I know a lot of the young ones from the St. Louis in Douala are watching as well. So when you connect, drop in the comment section, what is your hobby? What is your passion? And we will tell you how to turn your passion into a profession or a side profession, or how to make money from your passion. Having all these qualities, like the guests have said. Go back and watch this video. Like, comment, share, but most importantly, in the comment section, I will personally check. I mean, I know my team is checking, but I'll personally check to see what your hobbies are, what your passion is, and then we'll talk about how to connect you to the right mentors around the world and how to change and move from your passion to a profession, or how the money can follow your passion. Thank you for that word, innovate, Ashley, Naps. As you talk about your plans going forward, your products which will be on the market, I'll let you wrap that up and then thank some special people, like we said.
Okay, I'll first of all want to thank God Almighty, because it's been Him all these years. It's been Him. Please, I wish to turn on my lights. It's
Yeah,
getting dark.
Go ahead. Turn on the lights. Meanwhile, Sherry and I will definitely know what to be saying at this moment. Sherry, when we get to you, you'll give also a little bit of advice of how to, make money out of your passion, and then you talk about your plans for the future, and then you thank the people. Yes, Ashley, that's good. We see you better now.
Okay, so I want to thank the Lord Almighty. God has really been so nice to me. So nice. So nice. And I want to thank my mom. She's been praying for me a lot. Each time I lay on my bed and I hear that woman pray for me, I always shed tears. And she's been there for me. No mothers now from.
Yep.
So she's believing me that sometimes I'll get up and say, especially when I was going to Nigeria, like, I'm going to Nigeria. She's like, what? Even the worst was the Ghana. When I'd say, like, Mom, this, I'm going to Ghana. She was like, when? I said, in a month's time. How? I said, I already had admission. When did you apply? How come? She was asking the how. I said, no, calm down. So I thank my mom a lot. And I thank my elder sister, Ambek, and the husband. They're in the UK. She has really believed in me. She has always believed in me. She has always encouraged me. She always like, Naps, push up, push. So she's always giving me this advice. Even the first time I heard about the returnee project, she's the one that actually tapped me.
Really?
Yes.
Look at that. You extend our regards from me and from my team as well. Extend our greetings to her. Great.
Yeah, she actually tapped me. And I also want to thank my elder sister and husband, Matron Damamba, and the wife. They've always been there to supporting me. And another person, one of my mom's cousin, my uncle, Mr. Moses Fongang, he has, for the business part, he just sometimes I even get angry with the, like, do a 3 years business plan. I'm like, what is wrong with this man? But seriously, the advice didn't fall on a hard rock. It's really yielding fruit, because most of my friends will say they've never seen this entrepreneur part in me, but they're surprised what I've actually come up with. And seriously, it has really. And again, I want to thank my friend and my sister, Restore Pierrette. She's actually more than a friend and a mother, because she's the one taking care of my baby girl back in Cameroon.
Right. That's amazing. Such a great friend.
Yeah,
you've been away all this while, and she's taking care of you. How old is your girl now?
She's 8 years old.
Oh, that's sweet. Greetings to, what's her name again? Your friend in Douala.
Sorry, Restore Pierrette.
Restore Pierrette, special thanks from the returnees team that you can take care of an 8-year-old so her mom can go to Ghana and make her dream come true. So thank you so much from the returnees team as well. And those watching in the comment section, again, tell us what your hobby or passion is, and we will connect you to the right person to take you further. And also, like we heard from Ashley, how she heard about the Returnees Project. She heard about the Returnees Project from her sister. What about you watching? How did you hear about the Returnees Project? And how do you like it here with us, either on the live series or on the face-to-face in Douala? Tell us more about that. Ashley, anybody else you want to thank before we move on to
Oh
Shelley?
yes, I also want to thank my pastor, Pastor Edward. He's been a father. He filled the gap. He took the space of he's not just my pastor, he's also my father.
Great.
So he will advise me, he will pray for me. I want to thank my junior brother. He's actually a photographer now, and I know he's going to be my future partner, but he decided to leave. So I want to thank my junior brother. He's always been there. Last year, I left my shop. It was under the care of Scholar Sticker Etem. She's actually into the movie industry right now.
Okay.
So I want to thank her too for taking time with her movie thing, moving up and down, still opening the door, attending to clients. That was really nice. And then my little baby, who is there right now, but she's in Nigeria, also to innovate on the makeup and nails, Laura. That one, she has a very special place in my heart.
That's great. That's great. That's
so
great.
Thank her too, because she took the business, the naps model thing as her own. She really, sometimes the things she will do, she'll like, no, I'll tell her, do this. She's like, no, madam, no. And I'm like, hey, this girl. So I want to give thanks to her and all my clients, for anybody who has stopped by the shop, even to buy just a lipstick or just to say hi. Those who have never even met me, called me on phone to buy things, I say thank you. For all those who also voted for me last year for the returning, at times people that I didn't even know, they were actually voting and screenshotting and sending. A lot of people I've never met, they actually have the trust and the confidence in me. I say thank you. Even for those who don't believe in me, I say thank you. You people, because you don't believe in me, that's why I'm working harder and going
That's
harder.
That's right.
You shouldn't be always be good. The negative part should come, it will push you. Hey, this went wrong. So how can I work on it? How can I correct it? So I also give thanks to them. In fact, my clients in particular, I love you all. I can't even call all the names. The names, if I want to call the names are too many. And for all the beauticians back home, you have people who are in makeup, all the other makeup artists, a lot of them to come and shop for me. I say thank you. They have sent clients. In fact, the love, I can't even start calling names now because the list is too long. Thank you very much.
That is great. Like I told the technical team, when it comes to the part of thank you, we let our guests speak. We don't interrupt you. If you want to, okay, if you keep us till tomorrow, it'll be difficult, but we let you speak because there are so many people who mean a lot. We say give people flowers while they're alive. And they can.
Hey, I almost forgot.
You see? Go ahead.
Hey, how dare me? I want to thank Tara because seriously, this woman, she's amazing. She's amazing. Just setting up that school, it's a whole ball game. Because seriously, I don't get my money just from the makeup thing on Bright and stuff like that. That's my secret.
Right.
I learned that from her, and seriously, I might stay for 6 months without having a client, but the money I will do just for who actually sometimes I just say she's a sweetheart, she's a darling, she's everything. I just want to say thank you, House of Tara International. You've really done a great job. So thank you. I think
great.
And to the returning too, because seriously, I got to know a lot of people. I met a lot of people that really showed me love, especially you, Miss Miranda. It's really a pleasure. I want to say thank you for believing in me. And my Christine, I'm sure she's watching me. She has always, in fact, sometimes she'll just tell me some things that she won't know. She won't really notice that's what I really want yet, because staying away from home, staying here alone, it's really challenging. But sometimes she will just say some things that will really, really, really build my morals and keep me strong. Christine, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks for recognizing people who make you who you are. Thank you really, really so much. Thank you so, so much for being here. And thank you for changing, or at least making money out of your passion, because we work best when we work with our passion, right? When we follow our passion, money follows the passion. So you all watching, we're coming to the comment section to check your hobbies, your passions, and then we're telling you more about how to monetize it. It starts with the network around you. You hear, you thank the people, and you build the network around you, and you'll be able to get to where you are. One of the platforms is the Returnees project we've had. I want to especially at this moment recognize the St. Louis in Cameroon and all of you watching. I'll have a separate session with you just so we can change your passion into a profession, or at least monetize your passion. It works best that way. And then you inspire others. So share these videos with people who do makeup, beauty and all that. Next week, before we go on to Sherry, we'll be having people who have invested in Cameroon. So if you have a project and you're thinking, how about I get someone who can invest in this? We have so many people who are investing in young dreams in Cameroon. So please tune in next week, 5 p.m. again, and we will tell you how we can support you in your vision. So again, it could be a partnership, or it could be actually a full-blown investment in your project. But join us next week. Thank you, Ashley. As we move on to Sherry, there are so many people connecting and saying lots of lovely things to you and Ashley. You will be able to watch later on. I am so glad to see your Berlin community supporting you the way they're doing, Cheryl. So at this moment, just permit me to give you the chance to say hello to all the people you want to recognize now. Thank you, Nadesh.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my able Berliners. I know without you guys, I won't be doing what I'm doing. I mean, I always sit and they are always calling, where you can do this, you can do, why you not opening a makeup shop, why you not opening a makeup studio? But I'm caught with my situation right now. I'm a single mom of 2 kids. Priority first, my children, I take care of them. They are still very young. But in between, I still switch some time to make sure I don't just faint away from my talent, from my skill, from my profession. So what I practically did, I went furthermore to have a certificate, like a license. In Germany, it's very difficult to own a makeup shop alone. So I did a master brief so I could get a beauty shop on my own. So right now, what I'm trying to do, that I'll advise most makeup artists with masters, it is easy for you to apply for a discount in makeup. That's what I'm doing right now, which is very encouraging, because I already had discount in MAC products. So many people don't really know about that. So I have a 40% off price MAC product, and I've applied already to other many different makeup products too. So I think when I'm going to open the shop, then I'll be able to work with their products and on a cheaper rate, and that is going to make more money. It's like going to buy the products like directly. And then at that point in time, your clients too may benefit from it. So we start making we have discounts to make our clients. And what I want to say right now, I mean, I want to apologize to my Berlin community people, because they really say, oh, Cherry, you are so slow. You are not really pushful. I'm pushful, but I want to say special thank you to you all for letting me know who I am, for reminding me all the time. I have my very good friends, like you have Kati Kamufo, you have Lois, you have Irene. I mean, you have my little sister Nadesh, all of them, like Clara, Annie, all of them. A name, I just to name a few. They always like push you. You can do this. Even sometimes Clara will tell me, I'll block you on WhatsApp if you don't go and open this. If you don't go and do this, I say, Clara, don't worry, I'll do it. I mean, I'm working. I just want to make you people know I'm working. I have a plan, and it's going to manifest anytime soon. So what is just that? It's just that I'm doing packaging, like gathering things together. Another thing that is really like disturbing is like I'm a jack of all trades, master, probably master of none, or maybe probably master
You
of
do
all.
master a lot. You master
Yes.
all the ones I know, though.
Yeah, because what I do like I'm a cosmetology. I do hair to like very perfect. So in between, you just be caught with time and all those stuff. I do cake too. I'm into cakes because I just discovered that when you are doing cakes, it goes with makeup. So that is where we fit in some certain things because I have my friend Kathy, she's into decoration. So we are like a complete package in an event. So when you want to do like an occasion, we supply you like with makeups, we do the decoration, we do your cake. Then what else would somebody do? We just wait for the visitors to come. So we are working on something. It's not like we are just there, but the barrier is one, the Germany. It is not really flexible in Germany to be what you want to be. But we, like me, like a makeup artist, I've succeeded in passing through, and I have the certificates already in hand. I have everything that entails, and hopefully enough, not just because of this virus issue. Maybe right now I'll be talking right now inside my own beauty salon because that was the plan. But with the help of God, I know 2021 is not going to fail. It's not going to pass us by. So my promise to you guys that I am working on something. It is slow, but it's surely going to be.
Right.
So what I want to say, I want to thank everybody. I'll start with my family for always being there to support me and advise me on daily basis. My mother, she prays for me a lot. My junior brothers, my sisters, the confidence, my friends, just to name a few. I mean, I at times I'll just sit and I just want to cry. Like a lot of people are depending on you, and you are not really like serious. But it's not like I'm not serious. I am there. I just want to promise you guys I am there. I'm working hard, and I'm that type of person. I don't want to start something so very uncalm. I just want something like this is it. So it always takes time, but it's going to manifest. So I believe a lot in creativity. And what I studied also, I did special effects in films and all those type of stuffs. So I'm working on it too. So when I have the beauty shop, I'll involve myself in films. Like for example, we have some films shows in Berlin. They're always looking for makeup artists that are Black makeup artists. So we as makeup artists in Germany, we can always stand forth. And if we have that certificate, we have that position, then we can always get into the film industry like in a bit, you understand? So all those things, you have to work on it and make sure there's a lot of perfection in it. You just go and do things like rowdy, or don't just do things like the way we want. So I'm taking it nice and slow, but gradually we're going to be there. 2021 is not going to pass us by. I promise you guys.
Great. So you all watching out there, you heard from our guests. Those asking about the other guests, yes. Sandra Ekokole was here at the beginning, like we told you. Sandra has challenges connecting from Yaoundé in Cameroon. So she's gone on and off and tried all she could. Sandra was with us. Sandra, if you're watching, thank you for having been there today. I'm so sorry about the connection. We also had Vanti Rock who was there. Tell us how you enjoyed the show, you the viewers. How did you like the session today? What did you learn about how to change your passion into a profession, or how to make money from it? The characteristics, using social media, reaching the right people in your network. Tell us in the comment section how you like the show today. And next week, don't forget, we'll be having investors and partners for you, and we'll be connecting live from Germany. And if you have a dream and a vision, remember, tune in next week, especially as we talk to the investors. One of our key sponsors, Simply Dago, and our key sponsor, Dr. Hislam Multi, will be with us next week. So these two gentlemen you don't want to miss. Then there are the two ladies, Abenli and Lilian. Abengu is the youngest we'll be having on the show. She's 18. And then there is Lilian, who will be talking more about, women and how to partner in Germany. So our sponsors, Simply Dago and Dr. Gislen Moisto of Staffy Money and Sell Now Marketing will be with us next Sunday. You do not want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. So tell us in the comment section how you enjoyed the show today. Thank you for having been with us today. Every Sunday, 5 p.m., we have winners of different prizes. Today, I'll just check what my team tells me here. Yes, today, indeed, we have a winner. And the winner of today is Njiawo Vanessa. Njiawo Vanessa is the winner of today. Please get in touch with the returning team inbox and you will receive your prize through the team. So Njiawo Vanessa is the winner of today, right? Get in touch with the returnee project and get your prize. Okay. So write to the project, to the team, maybe inbox. I think write to the team inbox on Facebook, or the country manager is going to connect or contact you and you will get your prize. So the winner of today is Diawo Vanessa. Get in touch with the team. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up the show, I want to thank you all for having been here today with us. For the men, we asked you what you prefer, having your wife with makeup or without makeup. Some said, yeah, they love it with makeup. Terry and Ashley, thank you for having pulled through to the end, giving us all the valuable advice regarding makeup or no makeup. One thing you said is, as a makeup artist, you need that endurance, that respect, that patience. And one thing Sherry also told me earlier, you have to be welcoming. What we heard from Ashley, you have to always innovate. So you cannot be comfortable with where you are. Sherry, you also showed us in the steps of thank those in Berlin. What I'll do now is I'll take you all off the screen, or my team can do that. Please take off Ashley and Sherry off the screen. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Sherry. If you want to, let me just get, sorry, Ashley, anything else? Okay. Ashley, anything else? Sherry, anything else?
No.
I have an eyeshadow. I want to give it to any upcoming makeup artist. I tried to type it, but it wasn't going.
So please, someone in the comment section, I see a lot of you are still stay through to the end.
Any upcoming makeup artist.
Any upcoming makeup artist comment?
Especially in Bamenda.
Especially in Bamenda, any upcoming makeup artist, especially in Bamenda, write in the comment section, and Ashley Knapp has a present for you, an eyeshadow, you said.
Yes.
Perfect. Great. So turning again passion into profession, or how to monetize your passion, is what we talked about today. Thank you for that giveaway, Ashley. Sherry, anything else to wrap up? I see a lot of our Berlin ladies there. Maybe a shout out.
Ladies, I want to tell you guys, I'm very proud of you people. I just want to tell you guys, I love the way you people are taking beauty into progress. I mean, now in Germany, we have a lot of beautiful girls in Berlin. I never knew. Everybody's taking care of themselves. And I'm so very happy. I mean, before in Germany, you always say, oh, those German girls. But right now, hey, don't dare with German girls. We are on our feet right now. We are taking beauty back on top. Thank you, Berlin girls, and thank you, Germany girls. Thank you to all my makeup artists too. I love you girls. I love you girls because you encourage me daily. Because when I see makeup artists producing different kinds of makeups, it's not like they teach you the makeups. It's like creating and their creativity every day. That's what makes you grow. So I'm so proud of us, all the makeup artists. Thank you very much.
Proud of you all as well. A lot of comments in the comment section. We have Tony Gillian who says the session today was fabulous. Coverage to you, ladies. Anybody who wants to know more about turning your passion into your profession or how to make money out of your passion, get in touch with us. Thanks for all the great messages you're writing out there, which we cannot read all. We want to recognize someone special, Clara Amy, one of the makeup artists we had in the first show. She enjoyed the show as usual. Love to see you women making a difference. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Sherry. Have a very lovely evening and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Ashley. Bye, Sherry.
Bye.
Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll see you next week, 5 p.m. That's German time and Cameroon time. That's GMT+1. I see a lot of you commenting there. Say, Kene Gulian. Welcome and thank you so much for having been there. I see Yega Cecile, welcome. Thank you. Tama Leah, Giawo Vanessa, you're welcome. She's the winner. You're welcome. Sandra Kokola, I see you there. Hey, Sandy. Thank you for having been there. So sorry about the network connection today, but it was a pleasure to have you at the beginning. So for those watching, Sandra was here at the beginning. You might want to go back and rewatch, like, comment, share, and win a prize just like you had. So thank you all for the great messages out there. Thank you, Nadej. Good to see you. It's been a while, but of course, so much love always. Yes, thank you. So much love always, Nadej. All of you commenting, I'm going to read all the comments later on. I see Tamalea. Wow, the session today was amazing. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Again, people will not believe in your dreams, but you, I'm talking to you watching now, you have to believe in yourself because the dream is planted in your heart and not in their hearts. Do what you can. And how to monetize your passion? You see the adverts on our platforms. We are not sponsoring this project. This project is sponsored by Brussels Airlines, Safi Money, Sell Now Marketing, Win Solar Tech, and we're partnering with the Pan-African Leadership and Entrepreneurship Foundation, PLF, in Cameroon. And of course, also partnering with the MICEI in Yaoundé. So this is a passion, but it's proudly sponsored by all you see there. So more about how to turn your passion into your profession or how to monetize your passion, get the right platform, get the right viewers like you all. Thank you for the wonderful comments. And of course, you will have your dreams come true. You never know who is watching you and being inspired. So from me, Miranda Oben, I thank you all for having watched today. And remember, wherever you are, always strive to be an inspiration. You can never tell who is watching. Okay, so thank you so much, Lois. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you Sunday, 5 p.m. Thank you to our partners. Thank you to our sponsors. Congratulations to the winner. From me, Miranda Oben, IT engineer and moderator. It's a goodbye. Time for dinner with my family now. Okay? Connected. Stay.
The Returnist Show, proudly brought to you by Sell Now Marketing and anchored by the eloquent and charismatic Miranda Oben. Join us live every Sunday, 5 p.m. on the Returnist Project Facebook page. L'émission Returnist en direct, proposée par Sell Now Marketing et présentée par la très éloquente et charismatique Miranda Oben. Connectez-vous en direct tous les dimanches à partir de 17h sur la page Facebook de Returnist Project.